It's old-time hockey, the way you're supposed to play. You throw a little lumber if a guy gets in your way. You play like Gordie Howe or Eddie fucking Shore. We can't all be Gretzky, some news or Bobby Orr's. Hey!
As of this recording, Willie Marshall is not a household name when it comes to talking about hockey, but it should be. During the late 40s and early 1950s, Willie Marshall had a very productive junior career, which earned him a tryout for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He would make the team, but would ultimately be sent down to the AHL for further seasoning. During the 52-53 season, he would play for the Pittsburgh Hornets of the AHL, where he would score 66 points in 62 games. He would be called up to play in 2 NHL games for the Maple Leafs, but would be held scoreless for both games. He would play the entirety of the next season in the AHL, scoring 73 points in just 61 games for the Hornets. In 54-55, he would play 16 games with the Toronto Maple Leafs, scoring 1 goal and 4 assists, but would score 48 points and 46 games with the Hornets, leading them to a Calder Cup championship in the AHL. The following season, Marshall would play a total of 6 games in the NHL without securing any points. But it was a breakout year for him in the AHL, where in just 58 games he would score 97 points. The following season he would score 94 points, this time with the Hershey Bears, and during the 57-58 season he would have a career high of 104 points, leading the Hershey Bears to a Calder Cup championship, the second of his career. The 58-59 season would be the last time that Willie Marshall would touch ice for an NHL team, where he would play 9 games with the Toronto Maple Leafs and only be held to 1 assist. He would also spend 19 games with the Rochester Americans in the AHL, but was traded back to the Hershey Bears midway through the season, helping the Bears win a second straight Calder Cup championship, the third now in his career. Throughout the 60s and early 70s, Marshall would spend 4 more seasons with the Hershey Bears, 3 with the Providence Reds, and 5 with the Baltimore Clippers, where his point production would never really diminish until the late 60s, early 70s. During the 71-72 campaign, he would spend time in the International Hockey League, playing for the Toledo Hornets, and would split that year with the Rochester Americans of the AHL. Marshall would retire from active play for the next 3 years and make a brief comeback, appearing in 1 game for the Buffalo Norsemen of the North American Hockey League. At the time of his retirement, Willie Marshall appeared in a total of 33 NHL games, scoring 1 goal and 5 assists for 6 total points. But what makes him notable for hockey history is that he spent 20 years in the AHL and played in a total of 1,205 games, scoring 523 goals, 852 assists, for a total of 1,375 points, leaving him the all-time AHL leader in games played, goals scored, assists, and total points. A record that he has kept for over 50 years at this point, and most likely will never be broken. In 2003, the AHL established the Willie Marshall Award, which awards the AHL's top goal scorer each year. And in 2006, he was inducted into the AHL Hall of Fame. And on top of that was a 3-time Calder Cup champion. He would pass away in June of 2023 at the age of 92. And as of this recording, has not yet been, but should be inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
It's old-time hockey.